Yes.
Hey, hello everyone.
Everyone. So, welcome to episode, I don't even know, 6?
Five.
6.
6.
I
Okay.
did know. 6 of the Alpha and the Omega podcast. Called Pride. And we're not here to talk about Pride Week, but we talk about pride, the sin.
True. Actually, we decided, following our previous episode where we were going through different sins.
Yes.
We decided to go on a deeper level and start having some additional conversation
about
exploring different sins.
Yeah, exploring different sins. There's a whole list, and we want to start with pride, and that's the first sin actually ever to be committed.
True.
By our enemy once. He was a beautiful heavenly being, and then his pride took over, and he became the devil. Maybe that's a bit too much to go into details how pride created actually the devil, but everybody knows what pride is. Well, maybe not.
No,
so
actually,
we're gonna
I
explain.
don't think
I don't. Yeah, maybe not, because you're not really aware of being prideful in general.
Well, I think the first, at least for myself, is whenever you say pride, is someone who has been arrogant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think of when you hear pride? You think of arrogance?
Yeah, this is the first which is crossing my mind, arrogance.
Yeah.
But actually, you can
It's
go
more than that.
It's more than that. Maybe you can share.
Goes deeper. Yeah, of course we did some preparation, and we have some things written down. I also thought of arrogance, and also was confused because proud is like a form of pride. I'm proud.
True.
It's also something good sometimes to be proud of your work or what you achieved.
Achievement.
I don't think that's bad. That's not really a sin, but pride is more, goes deeper. It's not thinking highly of it's good to not think highly of yourself and not put yourself in the place that belongs to God.
True.
That's what I wrote down.
So pride is actually the opposite of what.
Yeah, so thinking high of yourself and putting yourself in the place that belongs to God.
Like you can achieve everything. You don't have any.
You don't need anyone or anything. You just need yourself, and there's no God. Or if He's there, He doesn't really do anything for me.
You just need to work hard and deliver.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yes, on yourself.
And in James 4, verse 6, it says, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the humble. And that's also one. Some people think the opposite of pride is like low self-esteem. So if I'm not proud, I might have a low self-esteem, but actually it's humility. Seeking God as He truly is, and yourself as you truly are. That's humility.
True, finding actually the balance, because you cannot go in. They're so opposite. What you were just saying, low self-esteem and being prideful. They're really in the two opposite direction, and you need to find the balance.
You need to find I think you still should stay away from pride.
Yeah.
But you should stay humble always.
True.
Not think too high of yourself and see there's a higher power that's in control of the bigger picture.
Yes, I just had a thought crossing my mind about being pride and also maybe racism. It's also kind of related because people assume that white race is higher in a hierarchy than the Afro-Americans or something like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to.
So, yeah, this is actually creating a really huge gap between different cultures. And instead of
now you relate it to race, but it can be anything.
Yeah,
somebody is less wealthy, he's less than
True,
me. Somebody
true,
is not as smart, he's not as good as me. Somebody is African, so he's not as good as me. Yeah.
Indeed.
But yeah, okay.
still respecting each other no matter what work we are doing or
Yeah, you should be humble. You
our
should be just
position.
as nice to the janitor as to the
Yeah.
CEO. Okay. So yeah, I wrote down arrogance and boasting. That's what people think of pride. But it's more than that. It's trusting yourself more than God. It's doing things for your own glory. And you're independent from God. And believing you know better than God. And make yourself the center of everything.
True.
Yeah.
I was in what you were saying, making yourself center of everything. If you're actually very prideful, you can create a pure relationship with people, because you're not able to rely on them. You're not able to connect because you think that you're self-sufficient. You don't need them, and
Yeah.
and this life is meant to be shared.
Yeah. True.
Meant to be shared with God, with family.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was the first sin before Adam and Eve came. And then actually the devil tempted Adam and Eve to sin, also to be prideful. Because he said, well, you don't need God, you can be like God.
True, you deserve more.
Yeah.
You can be more.
Yeah, and that's actually what happens now also all the time. Every day you're being tempted to think of, I don't need God, and I'm my own master of my own universe, and I've got my own truth and all those things. So yeah, this temptation is still the same as in the beginning of the world. Yeah, it's also dangerous because it can appear as success, intelligence, like we just said, religious devotion, like I'm so devoted, I'm so good. Self-righteousness, independence, so I can do everything myself. We named a few of these things already. Perfectionism, I think that's one that you also don't really realize.
No. I wouldn't say even.
I think you have this trait, being a perfectionist.
But I don't want it anymore.
I'm saying it, but yeah, that's you, and we also have our pride, of course. I'm the next one is always needing to be right. I think I have this one a bit. So yeah, it's in our nature, of course. But the trick is to be aware of it and try to humble yourself. And like for your example, it's being perfectionist means you're in control of everything, and everything has to be exactly like you want it.
I know the best way, and
and if you can let it go and say, okay, well, it's already good enough, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Also, 80% is also good. Then you're also letting things go and makes life easier, right?
True. But sometimes it's hard knowing that 100% are around the corner.
Well, I don't think it's around the corner.
No,
that's your imagination.
No, it's also very energy consuming, and it's late in my life I realized that is it's too much.
Yeah.
Trying to be perfect, it's really eating you from inside out. Inside.
Yeah, what's more, refusing correction, it's a bad one. Same as linked to always needing to be right. Seeking attention, refusing to forgive, it's a big one. False humility, I like that one. I don't think I have it anymore, but maybe before I could say, or somebody would say, well, or you would say yourself, oh, I'm so bad at cooking. And then somebody else will say, oh, but I really like, and then you hope actually somebody will say, oh, but I really like how you cook. And he's like, oh yes, that's what I want to hear. So you're actually looking for compliments.
True.
Well, I don't think I was like that, but I can imagine this one, like saying, oh, I'm so bad at this, and then hoping somebody will say, oh no, but you're really good at it. Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually self-worshipping. Instead of asking what glorifies God, we ask what benefits me. And my will be done instead of God's will be done. Pride is all self-sense, all about you, all about your ego, all about.
And nowadays it's so much.
Yeah, it's a lot of. There's a lot of pride.
Yes.
Yeah, questions to ask yourself. And maybe you can ask them yourself as well as a viewer. to see where you're still struggling with pride. Struggling to admit you're wrong. Are you struggling to admit you're wrong? Well, maybe I do sometimes.
Maybe.
I don't want to get too
Well, maybe.
defensive when corrected. Enjoy praise. Do you enjoy praise? Jealousy when others succeed. That's a nasty one.
Yes, it's this one is really hard to comprehend. Being jealous if someone
Yeah.
succeeds.
Because, but that's what everybody would say. Like, I like it when others succeed, and I do too. Still, there could be a little bit of jealousy. One of my friends now says, "I got this. I won the lottery." Well,
Wow.
I don't want to win the lottery. Well, I would like to, but not really. But somebody else, something else. Just got something really great going on. There could be a little bit of jealousy there. Like, oh, I would have liked it. It's not like always
No,
there,
I
but
don't think
those
so.
thoughts are there for sure. A bit for
I don't
everyone.
know.
It's not
Then
tot-
it's like you need to put yourself in the other person's shoes, go through all the path
yeah.
he or she went and all the difficulties and stuff. I
Yeah.
believe no one really wants to go there. So yeah, but this is, I think it's you can meet it very often indeed.
And do I compare myself?
Comparison is so
Yeah,
it's
but
like
that's also
illness.
yeah. But if you compare yourself to others, that's also a form of pride.
So
in
it
there.
also means that you're actually you don't have a good picture about yourself if you compare yourself with other people.
But it's it's everyone that goes on Instagram and sees all these people being rich and having a great life, which is fake, of course, but that makes them feel bad. The world is built around this, so you can't really blame people for comparing
No.
because it's in our culture and our nature to compare. Yeah, especially when I was younger with my friends, my close friends, we were in our 20s, and then we started working, and then I was prideful and jealous, jealous. I did good, and most of my friends well, but if one was doing less, he would feel bad about it. Like we compared ourselves to each other, to the people around you, and if the rest has a better job and makes way more money than you, then you don't feel good, which is, yeah, I can imagine.
It's interesting. It's maybe it's not. For me, it's hard to comprehend from one side, but because I think really that everyone's achievements are well deserved. And
I'm not saying that. Huh?
yeah, no.
And not everyone's achievements are well deserved. It's not true.
So.
Well, difficult to apologize.
Oh yes, this is a good one actually.
Yeah,
For
because it's
some,
pretty hard to
It
apologize.
is pretty hard to say I'm sorry. I did. Forgive me.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
That's not hard. That's not easy. It
No.
depends on the situation, but
No.
sometimes not easy. Yeah. So it's there's a lot of pride everywhere.
Without even knowing.
And the Gospel's answer: Jesus is the complete opposite of pride. The complete opposite, which is true. When I looked into it and I read this, like, yeah, he's God, but he humbled himself to be a human and strip away all his God powers. And he became a servant here on earth. And he obeyed the Father, so he did what he had to do. He was a human. He was feeling all human emotions, and he got this assignment to lay down his life for the world in a horrible way, and he still did it. It's big.
Yeah, Jesus is big.
Jesus is very big. And so he died for us on the cross while he was God. He could have said, well, I'm God, fuck this. And just make a new world. But then we would have all perished.
No.
Yeah, so that's the greatest display of power was expressed to the greatest humility. It's the greatest form of humility, and that's real power. And that's how God, Jesus, Christianity is explaining or showing the world that this is the way to live. Be humble, serve one another, and make sacrifices. That's way more power than look at me or getting the best job and the highest salary and the biggest house and the biggest car. That's not real power. That's just insecurity. If you wanna boast with it, of course you can obtain all those things, but stay humble, right?
I just was thinking about when you were talking regarding Jesus that there was a good example of being humble, the opposite of prideful.
Yeah, it's humble.
So there was the saying like if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not wrong, if someone slap you on the left cheek,
Yeah, turn the right.
turn the right.
Mhm.
So this is exactly the
Yeah.
example of being humble,
Yeah.
not being prideful. Yeah. Which is really hard, because I
Mhm.
think the first reaction will be to return the slap.
Turn the slap, yeah. Yeah, you wanna get into an argument, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good one, yeah. So yeah, so he's the ultimate humility, and then it's also said Adam grasped for equality of God, and Jesus willingly laid aside his privileges to rescue the sinners. So instead of grasping for equality of God, God Himself laid down all His privileges He already had. And that's the heart of the gospel. So
we can think about how prideful we are. Try to recognize the area where we apply it.
And it's not thinking less of yourself, but it's thinking of yourself less.
True. Oh well.
It's a nice one to close the podcast.
Yeah, it's a very nice one.
And some other how do you say? Things you could do. Advice is practice daily gratitude.
Start your morning with daily gratitude. It feels so good.
Mm-hmm. And confession of sins. So confess and ask for forgiveness. So go to God. Say, oh, I was prideful in here. Please forgive me and help me to do better. And then He can help you to get rid of the pride as much as possible.
Say it was hard really to say sorry to this person, but
yeah. And if you can still do it. You can still go and say sorry.
Or you can
still
actually
forgive.
ask also God to help you.
Mm-hmm.
How to say sorry to someone.
Mm-hmm.
How to overcome your pride.
Yeah. And inviting correction. So be open to criticism or feedback.
Constructive feedback.
Constructive feedback. Serving without recognition. So go do some volunteering and don't even boast about it.
No.
And celebrating others' success. Praying before acting. So instead of immediately going into a reaction on an email or whatever, on work, where you feel attacked or something, just pray before you do something.
Helps.
Yeah.
Helps a lot.
And realize that everything we have, your shoes and your beautiful appearance and your parents and your humor or whatever you think you have, whatever you have, it's all a gift from God.
True.
It's not from you. Well, it is yours now, but you got it from God. So yeah, that's also good to realize. Then you will never feel, oh, look at what I have, because you didn't do it yourself. You got it from someone. That's how I want to end.
You got it from God, not someone.
Yeah, God is someone. Well, in this case, someone is God. Yes, well, let's conclude. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Next time we need to think about it. What's the next one?
I think we're gonna do another sin.
Yeah, but which one?
Give us some hints which one you would like to
also
listen, watch.
Yeah. Okay, later,
Bye
peeps.
bye.
Bye.